Taking off the manifold today, we need to replace 2 injectors, 2 and 6 on this side. So we'll be taking off the filter first. So to take off the filter or the intake, it's 8mm with an extension. I forgot to disconnect the, I believe this is a vacuum line. Disconnect it here. Push on this gray tab, it should pop up. There we go. What else? Disconnect this. I believe this is another vacuum. Just put it over to the side. See what's next. I'm gonna be loosening these hoses for my catch can. It should be an 8mm. There we go. Right, so I disconnected the tube that goes from the throttle body to the intake. Got a catch can, so I loosened up the clamps, those two from the intake manifold. Shit, I forgot to record the rest of the video. All right, so removed all the catch can hoses. There's another vacuum hose on this side attached to the intake manifold. I disconnected the throttle body. I didn't take it off from the manifold. Where is that? It's still on there. I just disconnected it. What else? I did not have to take off the fuel lines. I do run a flex fuel sensor to run the 85. Right, so now there's a cover that goes here, which is that one over there. Before you take off the cover, a lot of dust does lay on top of the cover. So I recommend you block off all your runners to the heads and then take it off. Okay, so I got code P0174, lean on bank 2, which is going to be this bank, 2468. I got a misfire on 2 and 6, which is this first one and the third one. So I took it to my tuner, Alex at NER Performance. He plugged it into his laptop, did everything. He confirmed that was 2 things. I had a bad O2 sensor on this side, which I replaced both with new ones. So I got brand new O2 sensors on both sides. Car's still acting up. So he gave me the option of, the diagnosis of bad O2 sensor or bad injectors. Like I said, I changed the O2 sensor, so now I guess it's confirmed that it's bad injectors 2 and 6. I've never messed around with fuel lines, so I'm pretty sketched out on messing with all this with the high pressure. High pressure fuel pump. I saw a couple videos on YouTube. I guess it's just 4 bolts. This one, 1, 2, 3, and then that last one over there. Believe I got to disconnect this sensor and that gray one, this black one and gray one. And then I saw someone kind of pry it out. They put like an extension over here and then just pry it off evenly on both ends. So I think I'm gonna try that. But I also saw someone else loosen up the these joints here, which I don't know if I'm gonna have to do that or not. All right, first fuel rail out. Not fuel rail, but whatever connects from the high pressure fuel pump to this midsection here that sends it to both sides, to both rails. This one's out. They're not too tight, surprisingly. I thought they were gonna be, it looks like they're torqued, but very low. Probably like no greater than 20 pounds. First one out, kind of sketchy. I did not disconnect the battery. So, and I don't think you need to. The first one's out. And then the only reason I took this part out was because if I left it on, I wasn't going to be able to take out the fuel rail to see how it lays on top of it. So that's the only reason. So I guess you do need to take it out. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this one. And then I don't think I need to take it out from here. So it's just from here, loosen it up, move it out the way. And then after that, go ahead and loosen up the 4 bolts that hold the fuel rail on this side. All right, guys, so I did have to remove the all the lines that connect from the high pressure fuel pump to each bank 1 and bank 2. So each there's a bolt here in the middle. It's a 10 mil, and then I used an 11/16 to loosen up both ends here. So now I just got the 4 bolts left on this side, which is the side with the bad injectors, and we should be ready to pull the fuel rail out. So let's get to it. This is number 2. Number 2 on the, well, number 2 of bank 2. It's a brand new injector for cylinder 2. 12709470. New injector from GM, and it's going to be replacing stock injector 12668393. Which is cylinder 2 of bank 2. Right, so I forgot to show you guys. This is cylinder 2 of the previous clip, and this is a cylinder 6, which is part number 12709470, and it replaced. Let me find it. Replaced this one up here. This is 12668393, which they're both the part number, stock ones, but the Chevy dealership gave me 2 different ones, but I did make them double check that it is the right part. This one's, come on, focus. 12709470. This one's also 12709470. All right, so these are the injectors for the bank 2, which is the passenger side of a 6 Gen Camaro SS. I had a misfire on cylinder 2 and 6, which are these 2 injectors. The way I know is because I took it to my tuner, Alex at Newer Performance. He plugged it in. Told me I had 2 bad things. I had a bad O2 sensor on the same side, which is the passenger side. And so I went ahead and replaced both of them on driver and passenger. I still had the same issue. So he told me that it was either the injectors that were messing up my O2 sensor, or my O2 sensor was throwing off my injectors. So by replacing the O2 sensor, and the car still having that issue, comes down to the injectors. All right, so when I was looking for the injectors, it was showing me 3 different types, which was a low flow, high flow, and nominal. So in order for you to know which injector part number you have to take out the injectors. So I did. This is cylinder 2 and cylinder 6. They're the same part number, which is, I don't know if you're able to see it, 12709470. 12709470. The stock, so basically the stock injectors that I pulled out on 2 and 6, part number is 12668393. So both of them stock 12668393, 12668393, replacement part number from the dealership is this one, 1270-9470. 1270-9470. And then as you can see, the cylinder 4 and 8 are still the stock number, 1266-8393. 1266-8393. All right, guys, this is cylinder 1. So bank 1, cylinder 1. I'm just curious to see what the blow-by looks like. I waited 28,000 miles without a catch can. And then I finally got one like at 28.5. Right now I have 32,000 miles in the car. It's a 2017 2SS. I mean, let me know what you guys think. This is cylinder 3. It's the driver's side. Cylinder 3. Kind of looks like cylinder 1. This is cylinder 135. This is the 5th cylinder. Like I said, driver's side. Focus. There we go. You can see carbon buildup a bit. It looks like it's not too much, but looks like a treatment should get most of it off. This is cylinder 8. This is the last cylinder on the driver's side. See some carbon buildup. A little bit right there in back of the valve. I was expecting worse, to be honest, but I'll probably end up doing the treatment after this. This is cylinder 2. Passenger side, cylinder 2. I wonder why the valve's open. This is cylinder 4. Cylinder 2 is open. I wonder why. Or the valve's open. This is cylinder 4. This is 6. Cylinder 6. This last one, cylinder 8. So it looks like the misfires I was having with the bad injectors, the valves were open. See, I had a bad injector on 6, which is this one. This is 4, it's closed. And 2, I had a bad injector on 2 and it is open.